Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your reading for what is coming in, what is birthing in the new astrological year, which starts on the 20th of March, the start of Aries season. It's also the equinox and the start of spring in the Northern Hemisphere. So we are looking at what's coming in for you. You have the cup of the cup of 10, the 10 of cups, or cup 10 Pluto Pisces coming through, which is really beautiful. This is the card of happiness, but it's looking at a cycle of happiness and how it's coming back to you again. And we're going to have a look at what is coming in. So it feels like there's more joy coming through with this. I will just say, but because I got sick, I had a pretty nasty cold, as a lot of you know, if you haven't or I did put a community post out, so I'm not sure if all of you saw that. But it just means that I wasn't able to do my normal fortnightly reading from March the 16th through to the 31st. So this reading's kind of replacing that, but I kind of got the intuitive message to do that before I got sick as well. And so this reading kind of lasts longer than just the fortnight. It's for the year. So let's see what else is coming in. Oh, the 10 of Wands, Sun, Sagittarius. So there's two 10s coming in already. Letting go. Something is ending here and letting go of a burden. Something that's become quite burdensome for you. And, oh, the 6 of Cups, Neptune, Scorpio. Wow. Okay. Beautiful energy coming through. That is happiness from the past, a nostalgia from the past, a time in your past when you were happy that is coming back again. And you've got a lot of actually really beautiful cards of happiness here. So let's pull some tarot to go with this, Gemini. I feel like it's actually what I'm getting with this, that this 6 of Cups here, I'll just hold it up for you, is very closely tied to this 10 of Cups and this 10 of Wands. And so what they're saying is that something from the past that has impacted on your happiness, could be related to childhood, is coming back again. It's circling back again. And it's, Pluto's got quite an elliptical orbit, so it's something that comes in and out of your life at random. It could seem like seemingly random times. It's not like a pattern to it. There is, but it's like it's not like every 7 years or something like that. It comes back in and out. And it's been something that you've been carrying around with you, heavy in your heart, a burden. And it's time to release that now and step into a new cycle of happiness, to actually release something that happened from the past. It can be related to a pain, anything to do with, it's kind of interesting. And so anything to do with pain, loss, any of that kind of stuff. And really what it is it's bringing this beautiful happiness back. So let's have a look, and look what's at the bottom here. Fulfillment. Things are starting to line up. So I'm going to pull some cards for you as well. So this could be someone from the past coming back as well. It could be a past relationship or someone that comes back to help you, to relieve you of something that you've been struggling with. This can also be the happiness in a relationship coming back. It can be happiness coming back in terms of a family unit. There's a healing attached to this. So let's see what else is coming through. The 3 of Wands. We have the Devil underneath the 10 of Cups. We have the 8 of Cups. So you're definitely letting go of something really big here. Ooh, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the World, the King of Cups. And let's see, the Page of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. And at the base, wow, we have that 6 of Cups again. That's coming in so strongly. And it is to do with just being able to now be fully present in the moment, to be released of some kind of baggage that has been left, and to actually feel more at peace with who you are inside yourself. It can be also to do with your home life. So there is, in terms of this energy coming back from the past, the nostalgia from the past is coming back. And it can be something quite personal, something quite deep that maybe you don't necessarily share with a lot of people. It could have been something that maybe you haven't wanted to go back, or could have been around issues around boundaries, personal boundaries in the past as well. But there is a sense that it may have been for whatever reason you couldn't go back there. I don't know why, but it's just showing me this kind of like a bit of an illusionary kind of fog over it. And it might be that it was just hard to see the reality of it for whatever reason. But it is a sense that now you can, it's coming back. So it might have been hard to find that happiness or to get to that point. It's just a point where you're just innocent, free, young, and just could be really present. And so that's been clouded, absolutely. But we have this Three of Wands coming into the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a sense that you're going to find some initial success with getting back to this, with finding this, with regaining some clarity about what it is that you really brings happiness into your life, and that getting back to the basics is what they're saying. And it can be related to children as well, working with children or your own children or childhood themes. But I do feel like you're going to start seeing some results with something, and this can be related to health as well, and it can also be related to business or relationship. But I do feel like it leads to this Ten of Pentacles, which is stability. This is finding financial stability. This is even stability within a home, stability within yourself. This is, the energy of feeling like you have everything that you need for your comfort and to feel safe. So it's really, it's going to really solidify into something quite solid here. This thing from the past that's coming back that's related to happiness, which is, it could be even a dream. But we have the Page of Swords come in. So it's a matter of keep your ear to the wind, listen for news about this, because this is actually quite interesting. And there's also a sense that in order to keep this momentum going, to keep this Ten of Pentacles, well, you want to try and keep that once you get it. It could be you could make a lot of money and then you're like set with this, it's like, how am I going to keep this? Or you find finally the home that you want to stay in, or the job that you want to stay in for a long time, and you feel like this is it, or the relationship, this is it, I'm not moving for a while. And then it's a case of, how do I keep that? And so with this Page of Swords, it is a sense that you need more information. So be on the lookout for more information. This could come in the form of ideas. It could come in the form of learning. You're learning a lot on how to do this. It could be like other things. I feel like I'm getting mentors and teachers coming in as well. So it's a sense that people might come in and say, well, now you've got this. This is how you go about it. Or it might be studying. It might be actual formal learning, learning new skills. However it's applying, it's like I'm just getting this sense of having your ear to the wind, listening for opportunities and for the right people, to attract the right people into you, for you, Gemini. So yeah, I do feel like you're kind of going back to being the student again in a way, because you've got this new thing that this Ten of Pentacles, which is like, I may have never had that before, or I may be coming back to this and I've been wanting it for such a long time. But this is something really great to have, this Ten of Pentacles. This can be, a secure job. It can be getting paid well. It can be marriage and feeling like you're happy in your family unit, your home. It can just be anything, but it's just a sense of now I've got it, I want to keep it. So with this Ten of Cups coming in, it's kind of interesting because it's been a long time coming. They're showing me you've had a long wait for this, Gemini, and you've been through the ringer, some of you, with this. And it's like you've done your dues. That's kind of the energy. It's kind of been a karmic circle. It's been a soul lesson, and it's come back for completion in terms of the journey that your heart has been on over a period of time. And so through coming back and landing, I feel like you land somewhere, and you actually land somewhere and there's a completion and you feel like you're on solid footing again, which is really, really good. And it's letting go of things of, say, this old Capricorn energy of the devil. When this comes back around again, this Ten of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment, happiness. It's beautiful energy. It can be really creative, this energy as well, for some of you. But when it comes to this stage of completion, it goes, okay, I've been through all of this huge cycle, this life lesson. What was I like? What sort of a person was I like at the start of that? And it might have been very young, as a child. And what am I like now? And what have I learnt? And how am I such a different person now to what I was? And so therefore this devil comes up to show you, it's kind of what this energy does. It's like a last ditch attempt at fear and powerlessness and the self-saboteur to go, no, you're not leaving me behind. You're not leaving that cycle behind. Please don't leave me. You need to take me into this new cycle. And it's like this last ditch effort. And really what happens is that you move straight into the world energy, which is completion. And you go, no, I'm completing this. I'm tying up loose ends. I'm finishing this. I'm done with that. I'm done with that cycle now. And I'm moving on. And there's this sense of liberation, of freedom that comes with this. So this devil could incarnate in a person as well. It can be an internal energy. That energy, the devil energies also can be related to institutions. It can be related to commitment. It can be related to your career. It can be related to your parents. So it can be any of those things that this 10 of Cups has kind of been circling around. But either way, I feel like there's an energy of trying to stop you from moving forward, and you overcome that very clearly into this. If you look at this line here, the 10 of Pentacles, the World, and the King of Cups, this is freedom, liberty, emotional stability, material stability. So there's, it kind of lands, and you can see this King of Cups, he's landed on a secure place. So, but there is a little bit of work to do, Gemini, but I feel like you have no problem with that. You have no problem. Now we have the 10 of Wands, Sun, Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is your opposite sign. So it's like you've taken something on that has not been you, really, at the end of the day. It's kind of been, I feel like it's kind of looked for an answer, or been looking for something bigger outside of you that hasn't really kind of provided maybe the satisfaction or the answers. It's become more of a burden than anything. And so that's why we're getting this 8 of Cups, which there was something missing. There was a cup missing. It's really understanding that you need to let go of this. It's been taking your energy. It could have been impacting your health as well. And however this is, this burden, this 10 of Wands, and you're getting some very clear messages about releasing that and setting new goals. So in order to do that, yes, we need to release this. And then it moves into, you've gone, something isn't fulfilling. I've gone off to find my fulfillment in life. And then that process just sets off this, by letting a few things go, fear, something unfulfilling. There is this sense of stepping into this King of Cups energy, which is this real scorpionic energy. It could be related to a Scorpio or a Pisces as well. But it is this sense of, actually, if we're looking at your emotional body and your health, it's like finally feeling like you're getting on top of something. You've got the emotional capacity to actually do something now, rather than feel like you're caught in the waves of emotions and caught in drama of some sort. It's like, okay, I've found stable ground. I'm master of my emotions now. And now I can see very clearly how I want my heart to be ruling my life, not the other way around. So there becomes this emotional clarity that comes in with this King of Cups. And yes, there is still all this drama around, absolutely, but you are free of that. You found a place where you're feeling safe. So I just say at the end of this, I do feel like a lot of this has got to do with, it's all intertwined. It's not showing me whether it's career or love or relationships. It's kind of intertwined, because if we're talking about your happiness, that can relate to anything, and that's really what's coming in. But this line here, we have the 8 of Pentacles, which it grounds back in. This is wanting to commit to something, really put in a lot of work. This could be related to job. So this can be very much like this 10 of Cups here. Something's ended, you're liberated from something, and then it's like, okay, let's get down to business. I'm freed from that at the moment, and I'm willing to commit and put a lot of effort into something now. And so this can be related to, it is often related to work, the Eight of Pentacles, but it can be working at anything, really. It can be working at a relationship. It can be working, I do feel it because it's next to the Knight of Pentacles here, and we've got the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you're working towards long-term stability, financial stability and wealth here. Absolutely. And that's on the cards here. Very much working towards that. I think you'll get a taste of it. You'll get this taste of stability, and then it's working towards bringing that slowly into something that's going to ground into a long-term reality. So that's actually really, really important. And I do feel like it's to do with your material resources. It can be to do with your health, your money, your home, and your relationship, a stable relationship. And that may just be a stable relationship within yourself or feeling stable within a home. So if you're single, you know, it can, for some of you, this is like starting a family as well. But there is a sense mostly, as you look at it just as an overall energy, of really feeling like now you've got what you need to move forward into that. So that's actually really, really important, because we have this Knight of Pentacles. I'll just look at this, and this is very slow moving energy. It's a sense of once you release that burden, you might actually need a bit of time out to recover, to look at your health, to really invest in self. Absolutely. Invest in yourself. That's another thing that's coming up here. And with this Knight of Pentacles, it might feel like things are going very slowly or not even moving. This Knight is moving. It's just moving very methodically into the future, very slowly. And it has that pentacle there. So it's like, now that I've got what I need, I'm going to take it with me, and I'm going to spread this message, share this message. So I feel like it's kind of interesting because you're both teacher and student here. So it's like you get to a place after the struggle, and then you're learning a lot about keeping it, but also you share that knowledge about how you can stay in this stable place of stability and freedom. And a lot of it is to do with closure, like closing a cycle and allowing that to naturally end, however that appears to be. And that can be letting go of relationships or things that are stuck in a relationship as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be the end of relationship, but there just is this sense of becoming whole and coming back to yourself again, which is actually really beautiful, Gemini. So I'm going to pull an affirmation card for you and see what comes out. And then I'm going to take it over to the extended reading, and we're going to have a look at the future beyond, what's coming in, find out some more clarity around this. And we're going to pull some cards specifically for career, money, and love and relationships. So this says, I'm flexible and flowing. I'm open to the new and changing. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. I flow with life easily and effortlessly. And I actually feel like that for you, Gemini. I feel like there's been, like, the flow and being flexible and flowing is really, really important for you guys. And it has felt like that's got a bit stuck. The flow has kind of got a bit stuck, but it's like sometimes you can be too flexible and flowing and you don't feel grounded. And without the grounding, and that's what we see here in this reading, the grounding is coming in, that it's almost like you can breathe a sigh of relief, because with that stability, instead of feeling stressed about where that's coming and feeling like that's not there anymore, I feel like there's a lot of stress release here. It's like, okay, I've got it, and now I can be flexible because I know I've got this stable base. So that is kind of the reading, Gemini. I feel like, there's a lot of stability, financial stability, emotional stability, freedom from an old cycle coming in, and then a sense of being able to share that and learn more and put it out there. And I do feel like it's learning to keep this somehow. It could be business advice for some of you, or or relationship advice, or it could be going around helping people build their businesses, or whatever this is. It's just, yeah, it's really, I think you're going to be able to just breathe a sigh of relief this year, what's coming in here. So that's really fantastic. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, and the link is in the description box below for that. And like I said, we're going to pull some clarifiers and look at the future beyond, and focus in on love, career and money as well. So I'd love it if you come over to that. But if this is where we're leaving each other, thank you so much for joining me, Gemini. I hope that this helped. I think it's going to be a really good year for you once you kind of let go of some stuff and don't listen to that voice of the saboteur or the energy that's trying to hold you back and keep you in the old cycle. And then it just moves into this beautiful energy, which is bringing a lot of happiness and fulfillment. So thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.